Okay, so this is going to be my review of the first volume of IDW's relaunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, written by Kevin Eastman, Tom Waltz, and artwork by Dan Duncan. Or is it Tom Waltz on artwork? That's not important right now. Anywho, this was really good. I got this first volume, which collects the first 4 issues, which is pretty much the first story arc of IDW's relaunch of the Ninja Turtles. This was pretty good. I really enjoyed this book. However, I do have some negatives to go along with it. Not to say I didn't hate it, but there were a lot of things, and I know the series has a lot of other... it gets better, basically. I know it gets better from here. Not to say this is bad, but I did have my problems with it. First off, it's really cool. This is basically a retelling of the origin, and this is pretty much, like everyone said, this is a mixture of everything that the Turtles have come across. It mixes the 80s cartoon, it mixes the old Mirage comics, it mixes a lot of things from all the different Turtles universes, and makes like pretty much Eastman pretty makes an Ultimate Turtles series. And pretty much it tells you the origin through the first 4 issues. Basically, April O'Neil, who was under the employment of Baxter Stockman, she was working as a college student, and basically what happened was the Foot comes in and tries to kidnap the Turtles. Splinter, who was already a very special kind of rat, rescued the Turtles, all except Raphael, who was kidnapped, basically about to be eaten by this cat who later becomes Old Hob. And it's a pretty cool remix. I mean, it's not too far from the origin, and I know the story gets a lot better because, minor spoiler, later on in the series, Splinter pretty much says, look, I'm not just a rat, I'm the reincarnation of Hamato Yoshi, and also the Turtles are his reincarnations of the 4 sons, and that's later on the volumes. So, that's pretty cool. I mean, we also get a lot of tidbits of the Foot. We also get Krang and Baxter Stockman. Yes, Krang is known in here. He's known as General Krang. And yes, he is from Dimension X. He is an alien, but they think he's human. Everyone is believed that he is human, and I know he plays a bigger role in the next volume. So, this was really cool. The action sequence were really well done. My only problem was, and I know the Turtles are wearing all red headbands, but later on I know for a fact that they changed the headbands as well, to signify each other. It was actually kind of cool how they incorporate the red headbands. The red headbands were on Donatello, Michelangelo, and Leonardo, because it was kind of like a symbol of remembrance. And also, if you hear any noises, it's my dog. He's in the room, too. But anyway, it's a symbol of remembrance because they've been looking for nearly a year now, because Raphael's been missing for nearly a year, and those headbands they wear are basically like, we won't forget. Meanwhile, Raphael has been on his own for about, also nearly a year, by himself after the mutation, and in this story he comes across Casey Jones, who is being beaten mercifully, getting the shit beat out of him by his own father, who's an alcoholic. Raphael saves him, and the two become fast friends. There is a lot of good in here, but pretty much in here there are, as you all know, most of you know, Raphael's my favorite of the 4 Turtles, and it's really cool to see the spotlight on him, mostly on him for the first volume. So I really like that. Donatello is a little more darker in here, but then again, he's just playing the realist. Michelangelo, it's nice to see Mikey be the the innocence of the group, and also kind of like the guy who talks sense in them, because there was one point where Leonardo and Donatello were just about to fight, but then Michelangelo just goes in there and breaks them up. So it is all cool. My only big problem I had was the villain itself. That was only my real big problem with this story, was the villain Old Hob. He really didn't do anything for me. He's just mad at them because they took his eye. Okay, he's nothing real. I know he's supposed to be like the initial villain that they encounter before, Krang, Stockman, and the Shredder. But yeah, the villain of Old Hob didn't really do anything, but it is the brotherly bond that all of them share. The new origin's really cool. I think this is a really good book. I can't wait to go out and get the next 2 volumes involving Krang, the Mousers, the Shredder, the Foot, because I just can't wait to read those. it just looks really cool. The design for all the, I know the artwork later changes later on, but for these first 4 issues, and I know the artwork stays on for the first 12 issues. The same artist stays on the issues for the first 12 issues, which is the first 3 volumes pretty much. And I know it all stays, and it looks really cool. It looks really harkens back to the Mirage Comics look, but it also has like a new twist to it as well. So I think it's really cool. This is a real good, strong opening to, outside of the villain, like I said, didn't do anything for me. The friendship between Raphael and Casey Jones is great. The brothers coming together and finally reuniting, it's really good. Everything is just really everything about this this opening, the first 4 issues, is just awesome, and I can't wait to read more. And yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. This is just a really damn good story. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me on this review. And yeah, I'm out.